in this exercise we are going to do VNet2Vnet pairing. I know I've done this exercise before, but I'm doing this one more time just to make myself fresh on that, and then hopefully if anyone wants to make a benefit out of it. VNet2Vnet pairing is between the virtual networks. So rather than using a public IP, you can use private IP between the virtual machine. It can either be same region, or it can be two different regions, and you can do the pairing. So in order to do that, we need to create two virtual networks. So let's create two virtual networks. So let's go add. Just use demo RSG. For existing one, we can call this one staging virtual network. Okay, doesn't matter wherever it is. You can have UK South as region. Go to IP address. It's fine. 10.0.0.16 is fine as long as the CID annotation is the same as the other one. And it has a default one. Go to security. Go to next and just review tags. It was in UK South. Okay. Let's create that. While it's doing that, let's create another virtual network. Go to add. Use the same resource group. We can call this one maybe something like test virtual network, and then could be same UK South, and go to IP address. Maybe I can give this one maybe 10.1.0.0/16. And then we can add a subnet in that, make 10.1.0. Oops, I'm putting in the wrong name. That's subnet name. I need to give it a name, like subnet test maybe. I can give it a subnet test. Okay, and let's just add this one. Go to security, tags, review and create. Okay, as you can see, we will have two virtual networks, so we can see that should come. Go to refresh. Shouldn't take that long. Okay, now we have two virtual networks. So in order to connect networks, we need to have virtual machine. Let's go to virtual machine. Click add virtual machine. Choose the same resource group. I can call this machine staging VM for based on the first network. It's in the UK South. I'm gonna use 2016 data center. Let's see. Okay. Go to next disks, networking. See, it automatically chooses staging VNetwork and default. For now, we will leave that as a public IP. Later, we can use the private IP to test if it's working. Next, go to management. Go to advanced. Go to create, and this will create our virtual machine. Let's create another virtual machine for the test virtual network. Okay, let's go to virtual machine. We can use the same resource group. We can call this one test VM. Same region would be fine. You can still do it from different region. 2016 data center. Test user, okay. Okay, let's go there, it's fine. Let's go to networking. This time, this is the test VM. We want to choose a different one, that's virtual network, okay. The one virtual network we created, that's fine. Go to management, advanced tags, and review and create. So now we have two virtual machines with connecting with the two virtual networks. So what we have to do now is to create a pairing between virtual networks. So let's see how can we do that. Okay, let's go to virtual machine. We're waiting for the second virtual machine to come on. Okay, now you can see we have two virtual machines now. So let's see if we can get the access on them. We need to create a pairing first. How can we do that? Let's go to virtual networks. Okay, it can be either of any virtual network. Let's go to staging virtual networks. You can see an option here. Where is it? Pairing. So let's go to pairing and then say add. Okay, so we have to pair. It says name of the pairing from staging network to remote network. So it can say staging VNet to say okay, staging VNet to test VNet. Okay, we just go there, choose a virtual network, the one we want to connect with. It's the test network, and then name of the pairing from test network to staging network. We can just use this one. We can say test VNet to staging VNet. Okay, both allow virtual network access from staging. Do we want staging VNet to test VNet? Yes. We also want test network to the virtual network. You can disable one of the side if you want to, but for now we allowing both of the virtual networks to cross each other. Let's press OK. Okay, so now it's adding a pairing between both of the machines. Okay, now you can see the pairing is done. You can see it says the staging VNet to test VNet is connecting. If you go to the other network, you could also be able to see that it is connected. Let's go to test VNet, and if you go to pairing, you'll be able to see test VNet to staging VNet is also connected. So yeah, that's how we can do VNet to VNet pairing. So now we have VNet pairing between two virtual machines. We just want to see if we can access one VM machine private IP to the other virtual machine. What we can do is, if we go virtual machine, we say test VM public IP copy address copy, and then if we go virtual machine, and we will open staging VM, which I have open already. This is a staging VM which I installed Internet Information Services. If I go to Internet Information Services browsers, and then here paste the private address of the test VM, that should work. See, we can see that Internet Information Services is working. The same way, if we take the public IP for the staging VM and then try this in our virtual test VM, which is open here, test VM, and if you go to Internet Services, Internet Explorer, and then paste the private IP address. Let's see if that works. Yep, both machines are talking to each other now, so this is what the purpose of this lab was, creating a virtual network pairing between two virtual machines. I hope this lab was easy, and yeah, thank you very much.